Listen to that thing rumble. Wow. Sorry. It's all right. Look at that. What's that going to go for? Because that's a very, very special car. Then we got the Lusso. Look at that gorgeous piece of machinery right there. Yeah. Stunning. Then finally wrapping up with the 166mm. Look at that beauty. Outstanding. That sound you hear are twin V16 motors on a boat. Revving up. Listen to that thing. Ow. Well, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And we got some really cool stuff coming up in the next multiple episodes. We're headed to Kissimmee for the Mecum auction, specifically the Bachmann collection and John Shirley's 250 GTO crossbox. So we're getting some really, really cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. But kind of want to just start you off. This is what I'm leaving here up by Cleveland, Ohio. It snowed a bit last night. And as you can see, it's about a little after 7 a.m. and I'm out here. I got to shovel my driveway, get my truck warmed up because that's what we're taking in the airport. But look at this mess we have going on this morning. It's about 16 degrees below zero with the wind chill, so it is freaking cold. So it's in the 60s, 70s down there for it, so thank God I'm going. So, but look at this mess. So stay tuned, guys. A lot of cool stuff coming. Appreciate it. I finally freaking made it here. As you can see from the beginning, the snow we had, and there it is. John Shirley's 250 GTO, which he will no longer own after Saturday. Oh, look at that beauty right there. I gotta put my mic on there, but God, when you see that thing in person, it's spectacular. We're gonna get with Chris Mealy here in the next day or two, and we're going to do some cool stuff with that thing and check some things out. But check out what they got. Check this thing, the factory lightweight. Was it 1 of 3 or something like that, I believe? Someone knows. I'm going to put my mic on, so hold on a second. All right, much better. Got my mic done up and everything like that. So, party doesn't start for half hour. I got invited to go to the Bachmann collection. It's a private party they're doing tonight. It's in the glass house thing down there. Check it out. You can see there's the GTO. Front and center, all sitting pretty. God, it's gonna be spectacular. I don't know what we're gonna be able to do in regards to Saturday, try to get some stuff. But out here, check out this Veyron. Look at that thing. You know what that is? Yeah. 2008 Mansory. Wow, look at that. That thing's nice. Look at that carbon fiber on this. Look at that. You see that weave on there, spectacular. They got some great cars at this auction going on. Well, look at this 512M. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful car. I don't know what they got over in another tent. Maybe we'll go over there, but check out this 365. Oh, is that a legit one? That looks like that's a legit Spider. 800 a million. Look at that. I think that having that GTO and having the Bachmann clutch attracted a very, very high class grouping of Ferraris. This was the one, if you had a Ferrari to bring it, you should have brought it here to auction it off. This is a legit Spider, one of 122 produced. Look at that. Wow, look at that. Don Johnson, eat your heart out, because that's a real one. Look at that. Oh my God, this thing would be a blast. So I mean, imagine having these two. I like that interior better than this. I'm not a fan of tan. But look at what we got going on here. Got a 512 BBI. Ooh, that. Good stuff. I don't know what's over in that other tent. You know, I'm gonna go check out that other tent and see what's going on. But look at all this great stuff. We got a lot of cool things gonna be popping up. Check out that Lincoln. Man, that thing's done up nice. Going around. The Apex class, you got Plymouth Superbird. So this was nice. I came here, it's after hours, so to speak, because there's not a lot of people and come around. So kind of got a lot of space to roam around and do some stuff and check things out. I don't want to lose anything, but look at this. Multiple, look at this. Man, these things, award after award. Look at that CUDA. Going down the line, check out these Fords. Oh, look at that, a 500 KR. Going down. Nice Viper. Going down here, checking that out. Look at this stuff. Very nice. Look at that 442 convertible, double 30 package. Ooh. There's some nice stuff. You know what? How did they get over on that other side? Look at that. GT500 convertible. Very nice stuff. Come by, but look at that. Look at these things. They're factory lightweight. God, these guys sound spectacular. Look at that. Here, you can scan that to get the full review. Wonder why that thing's twisted a little bit. I don't know why, but continuation cube. That's still a continuation. That thing looks spectacular for continuation. And there's that Veyron. Okay, let's pop over across the path here and check out what they got over here, because they got, like, there's an M1 over there. See? Yeah, oh, there's some nice stuff over there. Let's go check that out. Hey! Look how big this tent is. You see, there's the glass thing. We'll say we'll be in the Bachmann thing here soon. Are they letting people in? Let's go check this out. There's that very early Ferrari. Nice Ford GT. But here we go. Look at this. It's 458 Speciale Aperta. Look at that. I don't know if this thing just went, because I was watching this. It's only got 3,400 miles. Wow, look at that estimate. Look at that. God, that thing's gorgeous. But let's go over here. Check out the Maseratis. Look at that. It's like twins. Convertible. Coupe. But look, this is a very early Ferrari. This is a 212 Inter. 1951. This is the stuff that Enzo had to start building to support his race team so he could keep on racing. So they built these. I mean, it's kind of one of those things that's kind of, I mean, because look how the wheel well, look at this in here in regards to that, but nice GT3 RS next to it. But I mean, look at this bad boy. Absolute, no reserve. This will be on Super Saturday. Nice as got a 330 sitting on here. GTC. Oh, look at that with black interior. That's for no reserve. It is going. Look at that. Black. Oh, they have these open up. Yep, look at that. So go inside and check this out. Look at that. Oh my God, just smell this. Oh my God, the smell is spectacular. That old leather smell, that is outstanding. And then we got the TDF. Look at that. Everyone says, I've never driven a comp, but the TDF, that's a fabulous car. And it's, you know, compared to the comp, everyone says you want the TDF because the TDF is a lot more, I guess, I wouldn't say docile, but to drive for a daily or have it on the road, the TDF here, the F12 TDF. I like that interior. Check that out. That yellowish interior, that's fucking cool. Look at that. Then we got this Huracan. We got a beautiful M1 over there. Look at that. It's outstanding, beautiful. Look at that, it's gorgeous. And then look at this here. We got a 488 Pista. Now these things are going through the roof too. You know, for a short time there, everyone was poo-pooing them. I don't know why. It's a great car. Look at Alcantara dash. That's lots of fun. Very nice.
Make it. Yeah.
Look at this one's only got under 20,000 miles on the odometer. Look at that. I love those. Those are great. Let's see what else we got kind of roaming down here. Look at that IROC. 78 miles on this IROC. Look at that, right next to the Porsche. The Porsche. Let's see what else we got down here, if anything. Let's go down this aisle here. This big old 2024 F350 Harley Davidson that's, you know, jacked up. Look at that, that's a big old truck. GT500. Got a Hertz one over there. Coming down, we got a lot of older stuff down here. Oh, 919 original miles on this. Look at that. One owner. Wow. 84 4-speed. That's very nice. So let's go down here. Oh, we got another. This is the 458 that sold for $625,000 at the Hammer. So do all your fees and whatnot. That went for some big money. Big money. So let's go down. You can smell it. They've just these cars just ran down there. So there's a Mondial down here. So can't tell if they're letting anyone in or not. I mean, look at. I mean, there's over 4,000 cars here. Look at that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna pause there because I'm going into the party. Oh wait, there's a Jalpa over here. Or no, that's a Pantera. Let's see if they got kind of hiding over here. I mean, look at this. All these cars. I mean, no wonder it's 2 weeks long. I mean, and here's the thing. It's like 45 degrees. It is cold, but all right, stay tuned because we're going into the Bachmann collection party. All right, little camera trouble. So I finally made it in the party. This is the entrance. You can see how they got this whole thing, and it's all special. These are all Bachmann's cars. in here. So we're going to go around and check them out because why it's less crowded, even though the party's going on. But here's the cool thing. Check this out. He was really good friends with the Schedoni family. Schedoni, I don't know how to pronounce it, if I'm pronouncing it right though, but the people that make the luggage, custom luggage for all this stuff. You can see he got a lot of these things all custom made for his cars, especially because you can see he's got some cars that have very unique color specifications in there. But I mean, just spectacular. I was hoping we could get behind the curtain, but I guess not. The 512 TR, which those go to, you can see each one's got its own luggage going down. Got the 360 Challenge Stradale down there, and then you got the 612 down there that's in that very unique color. It's one of one, I believe, and what that was. God, that's so gorgeous. One just crossed the block and hammered, I think it was 600,000 or 700,000. A Challenge Stradale just went across the block today. But look at that color on that. That's a love it or hate it color right there. And then we got ourselves a 575M. Look at that. Look at that blue interior on that. It's gorgeous. Let's go around here. They got food handed out. But look at this. This is what started it all for him in regards to this, is the 308, or that was his first Ferrari that he got, and that got him his love affair with Ferrari. I don't know if this was the first one he ever bought. I know he kept it, but I love that color, that gray, whatever like that. Then we got the La Ferrari Aperta. Now, the other cool thing about these cars is a lot of the higher, I guess, the more coveted cars, delivery miles. Bought them, barely drove them, didn't do any of that. But as you can see, here's one of the F40s. There's two F40s in this collection, because that was an interesting story. If you listen to the podcast, Chris Mealy went over that and how it came about that he ended up with two. God, I love that car. I just absolutely love that car. But look at the 166mm. Look at that. Look how smoked that is. How small that car is. I mean, it's not very big. Look at that. Ah. And look at that color. Oh, my Lord. That's beautiful. It's got that blood red interior. And again, it's got the luggage with it and everything like that. Going down. There's the F50. I think that's probably one of the lowest mileage F50s. They have multiple owners on it, but something happened in regards to him getting his F50. But look at that. Gorgeous stuff. Let's go down the line here. Again, it's got a thing. I got to look that up, what that thing has mileage-wise. God, look at that. TDF. Stunning. Let's get around these people. Oh, we got cannolis. 512, 308, another 512, another La Ferrari coupe. But look at that Enzo. Now this is the one that I believe is going to break $10 million. I mean, I know we had Ralph Lauren's old Enzo doing it, but that's my Enzo. But this one owner Enzo, look at that. But look at the back end on that. Unbelievable. And there's the other F40. It's so impressive seeing that from the backside. And then the 288 GTO. Not letting us go up there. It would be nice if we could. Are you okay? Look at 12, another 308. Look at that. So it's kind of, there's the perfect garage combo. Look at this. F50, Enzo, F40. Coming down. It looks 599 GTO. Again, with the luggage. Now, I'm not sure about, I mean, this blue is unique, but that, I don't know about that. But see, he's got coupe and convertible. I mean, spectacular. I mean, look at that. Unbelievable. Look at that. So here's the coupe. So another yellow. He likes his yellow with red interior on that. Going around with 328, another 308. Oh, and he's got the Alpha 8C in there. But he's got some other cool stuff. We'll go check out the thing. But look at that, Dino. This is the alloyed body 4Cam. God, look how gorgeous that is. There's Phil right there. That's the man and his wife. Awesome. Oh, look at that. Is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Another 8C. There it is. Let's see that green and yellow. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think they have a lot of things. They got a lot of treats going on. Moving around. You like to see it. Now here's the one that's going to be kind of an interesting project for somebody. They want to take it on. They have everything you need to do it. It just needs to get finished. So this could be an interesting sale on doing it. There's a 458 Speciale Perza. What is that going to cost me? Check out that blue interior on there. Going around. And we got another 360 Challenge Stradale. That's green. Look at that. Now, I know someone across the pond, Mr. Seen Through Glass. That's your Stradale right there. Look at that. Coming around.
Would you like to try?
I'm good, thank you though. It looks tasty though.
Okay.
There's 288 custom luggage. My oh my, look at the front end on that. That's just spectacular. Got a 355. Got your Testarossa. No reserve. Are all these going at no reserve? All of these are going at no reserve. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, that'd be my baby right there. Yellow, black interior, 512M. Oh! Love, 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 love that car. And we got the Super America going down, and then we got the FXX. Look at that. Spectacular stuff. Look at that. I can't read what they're saying it's going for, what they estimated at, but again, we're going to have this all live on Twitch from Saturday. Going around, and there, as we talked, is that 400 right there. Look at that. It's a manual. It needs some love, but that's a great car. Look at that Dino and the 365 right here. Let's go around the front there. Excuse me. And let's check out that 365. Look at that, yellow, black. Oh, this man had great taste, and he liked yellow. That's good stuff right there. We're going to see if we can wrangle up Chris Mealy maybe tomorrow, and we'll get a little more in-depth with these and walk around. So, but stay tuned, guys. More to come. All right, guys. It's Saturday, Super Saturday, here at Mecum Kissimmee Auction. We got all the Ferraris going off. They had some impressive sales already on some sweet models. So everyone's anticipating some world records getting broke here today on Enzo's, F40, the F50. We're going to see some of those models potentially break the 10 million mark for the first time ever at a public sale. So we shall see, because I mean, you will never have these opportunities, barring the F50, because that's had multiple owners. One owner, single owner, delivery mile cars. You're never really going to have that opportunity again. So they kind of got this closed off in regards to be able to go in. You can see this is where the stuff's at, but so they're kind of just regulating who can go in and who can't. So, but you can see they got all the glass down because they're going to be taking the cars out that way right there. You know, and as you can see, everything's, oh, they even took out the center stand too. They had those all jacked up. They got the muscle here standing at the gates. Can't go in. She'll kick your ass. Stay away. Wow, they took everything down. God, how long did that take them? Because that center, geez, that was, yeah, that is impressive. They did that overnight. Because that was all on stands in the center. These were all behind glass walls, we're going to call it. About what time are they going to, do you know what time they're going to start taking them out?
That was supposed to be at 10:30.
Oh, really? Oh. According to Muscles, 10:30, they were supposed to take them out. So If they do, they're going out that door. So we're going to plant ourselves right here so we can watch them go out. So this will be interesting. We'll hear them all fired up because it's going to be an impressive scene watching these guys leave. So stay tuned. Uno momento. All right, so listen to this shite. So they have the inside. I was just set up in there. I'll show you. Then they really got locked out. I was going to be right there, set up the cameras because this is where they're going to come out. I just have the GoPro set up right there. It's going to be on the ground. I was going to use my phone, get some other stuff. But no media at all for being in there. Can you believe that? I mean, what the hell? So anyways, man, they got this stuff on lockdown, but I'm going to stand right out here. Oh, look at that. Nice 512. God, that's beautiful. We got a CUDA behind it. Pulling the Della. Hey, this is kind of the hot action right here. That CUDA. That thing. God, that thing sounds good. The BBI fuel injection. Look at the Della Hay. Just sold. Look at that. Listen to that CUDA rumble. And then we got the nicest car here. That's awesome. Got 348. Coming by, you got this Camaro. Oh, look at that truck. Very nice. I'm assuming that BBI is getting ready to go up to the block. God, look at that. That's like, reminds me of like a Greenwood Corvette. And there you have it. So, where am I going to want to stand? I think I'm going to stand right here in this corner, stand in the shade, and I'm going to get everybody coming out right here. So, it says 30 minutes to an hour, so they're running a little bit behind. So, back in a moment. All right, so they're getting ready to bring everything out. They're getting set up. I was sitting down there. I thought it was the other door there coming out. But turns out I was watching it. See a camera on the crane? They came down here to come in. And I found out they're coming out this way. So now the question is, are they going that way? Or are they going that way? Because they're going that way, one way. We're going to move down and see them rolling. Let's get a few of these coming out. So, and as we're sitting here waiting, I'll edit this as need be. To speed things up, because I don't think you want to just sit here, because they have the two Alfa Romeo 8Cs coming out first. The coupe and convertible. Then they got some heavy hitters right out of the gate. So, set that there. There we go.
That Cobra.
This is going to be the procession of a lifetime. Look at that. Of course, this lady's right on the thing. Here's our 288 GTO. Look at that gorgeous piece of machinery. 308 behind it. Then we got the 512. Then we got the L40. Look at that. Outstanding. That is stunning. Look at that beauty right there. I don't know when you might ever see a procession like this, except maybe at the FCA meet or something, but I don't know if that would even rival this, because look at that. There they go. So all 48 cars coming out. Hey, look at this. This is just crazy to see. So I think that's the first batch going. That looks good. And the 365 wrapping them up. Listen to that thing rumble. Wow. It's all right. Look at that. What's that gonna go for? Because that's a very, very special car. Then we got the Lusso. Look at that gorgeous piece of machinery right there. Stunning. Then finally wrapping up with the 166 mm. Look at that beauty. So, all right, since we got that much time, I don't want to lose my prime spot. Let's go out here into the cheap seats and see what's out here. I don't want my battery to die either because I'm going to have to leave that thing run. I'm just going to set it up and run and do it. But see, this is where they got the, see, they're not, I guess, privileged enough to have that, but they still have all these tents set up, have everything. Imagine if this weather was horrible. You know, if they rain in, windy. I think one year that had that, I know where that was at Barrett Jackson. It was just absolutely insane. Oh my God, look at this Rolls Royce. Look at that roller. Look at that. That is outstanding. We got a bunch of vets. A ZR1 over there. I know it's real Yanko, but tents, and more tents. So I don't want to lose my spot. So, but I wanted to showcase that thing because that's killer. Got a Roadrunner, got a Challenger. Oh, there's that Di Tommaso Pantera GTS. Let's go look at that real quick. That thing's killer. Well, when they take down that gate, then we know it's go time. But look at that. It's outstanding. White on white. Whew, brave. Did not sell. Went to 170. Wow. I wonder what the reserve was on that. I just don't like that white interior, but love it. Love it. Nova, Mustang, got a Cobra replica going down. So, all right. So it looks like they're getting close to drop that gate. So back in a second. Well, so while we're waiting for round 3 of the rest, some more of the Bachmann cars will come out. Got a nice Aventador getting ready to head up to the block. Sounds good. There's also a Huracan behind it. Spider. Nice 488 right there. I'm sorry, that's a 458 Speciale Perta. Look at that beautiful car. That Ford GT right next to it. You got some lovely. There's that 212 Inter. There's that 330 over there, that TDF. Looking good, but I think we're getting ready for the next batch to come out. The camera guys, see him standing down there? The one guy's kneeling. So they've been waiting, but the other guy picked up his camera. So I'm assuming that means they're getting ready to go. Well, there he goes. Whoa! But yeah, okay. He's going at that guy. You couldn't hear that car coming. He got out of the way. Jackass. Look at that. That's pretty. Only 2,600 miles. I don't know, man. You get these, drive them, please. Drive them. So what else we got going out? Looks like they got these two Golf livery cars possibly coming out, maybe. I don't know. Not quite sure what's going to be coming out. God, that's just stunning. Look at that. I mean, those things are just insanely going through the roof. You could have 2 years ago had them for probably around 300-400 grand. Now you're talking over $1 million, if not more, depending on how it's optioned and everything. I mean, it's just crazy. But look at those Golf livery cars. Pretty interesting. Now, I'm always curious how that works in regards to doing that. Because you paint it up, you got to get permission from Golf? I don't think so. Do you? I don't know. Comment below, let me know. But as always, remember, hit that like and subscribe button. We're trying to grow the channel more and more each day. So let me know your thoughts, more stuff you'd like to see. So we're trying to branch out, do some partnerships, everything like that, and see what we can get into this year, because 2026 is shaping up to be an awesome year. We're going to do something with the Studebaker Museum later in the year. Might be back out at the Hillsborough again. We're trying to play on Hitting Pebble Beach as well. Amelia Island, the Moda's coming up, so we got that kind of planned as well. So, said lots of cool stuff coming. What is that? Event coming around. I don't know if this whole lineup's going out right now or what, but got an old pace car. That's ugly. A nice vet coming out. Got an NCRS plate on the front, so does sound good, doesn't it? Oh wait, you can smell that gas from old cars like that. You can smell it just burning off. There's gas coming out. God, I love that smell. Only smell better is a two-stroke motocross bike. That is unbelievable. For those guys that have gone to supercross races back in the 80s and 90s and just walking in like the Pontiac Silverdome, Houston Astros, stuff like that, and just smelling that two-stroke is just, it was just such a sweet smell. So, but we're waiting here for the next batch, so hopefully it'll be here soon. So stay tuned. Un momento. All right, so I was going to get more. We're going to head over to the staging area. Check them out over there. There's still quite a few more of the cars coming out for the Bachman collection, but I want to check out the staging area because they're getting awfully close. They're only about 35 cars away from starting it, so kind of want to see them cross the block. So I'm not sure what they were doing, if they were dicking around waiting to get the other cars out. So I don't know if it's over here because they got to wait till someone through and then they got a clear space or what, but check out the staging area over here. Just mass chaos, people watching, everything like that. So, oh, they're not letting anyone over by there. They got it roped off special. So, you can't even walk down and check them out. Well, what the hell?
They haven't walked off. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. What is with this? That ain't right. Yeah. Hey, if I want to buy it, I want to touch it.
Sure.
So they're not letting you get by any of the cars. So, but there they are in all their glories. You can see they got a couple more rows to come. So that's a bit unfortunate. So normally they let you go around like this, touch it, feel it, check it out. There's a singer. There's the other singer. Oh, check out that rib. That thing's like, oh, there's that 507. Look at that beautiful car. That is stunning. Wow, that is just beautiful. Got a Mustang. That rib's nice, man. That is beautiful. Mustang. Oh, here's this. Interesting to see what this goes for after the other one went for 5.7 yesterday. So what do you think it's going to go? Is it going to break 6? Because look at that paint scheme on there. I think that's 1 of 1 they were saying. I can't remember. This thing's only got like 19,000 miles or something like that. Unbelievable. But there's that FXX over here. We heard rumble by before. There's Challenge Denali, 365 Daytona. The GTOs on that side, 512 TR. There's the Enzo, 550 Barchetta. There's our F40, Super America, the 275. So lots of cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. So check everything out. Look at all this mass chaos back here.
They were literally all great.
Look at that beauty. There you go. I think it's got low miles on it too. Yeah, this one's only got just a hair under 1,900 miles. God, I wish you could smell that. It just smells so good. Look at that. That is outstanding. Nice stuff.
Right.
Got GT350 behind. Oh, check out this. Behind it. Very nice. All right. We are going to go upstairs to our seats and check everything out. So stay tuned because we're going to watch some stuff across the block. Thanks, guys. And we're starting. We're up in the cheap seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. It is Mecum Auction's extraordinary honor to offer your name pleasure, the fifth and final provenance Ferrari collection. Let's get to it.
Here we go. All cars in the box.
I just had a question. Parties came out in 1959. I was at Florida and the F-50 doesn't temporary. It was like and the government is on the same chance against its unfortunately, the Gordon 11 Strasser version doesn't really work as a comparison because that is up validated the GT Lamont. So it stands by itself. There is one car I will put up above. I know you're gonna hate what you're saying, and that's the XJ220. This could be 4, but I'll let you know that.
The actual 220s kind of big too.
Oh, let me lay in 250. I had 11 1. Oh, 11 200. Oh, 11 1 2. Oh, 11 200. I was actually 200. I 11 1 2. Oh, 11 200. Back to 11 1 2. Oh, 11 200. What? Twice. Last shot. 11 200.
Maybe when I've matured, I'll do that.
Sold on 100.
So I got down to the floor. I hope you can hear me. It's kind of loud down here, but you see right there.
430.
We got some nice stuff coming through right now.
Yes, 192.
So Bianco Speciale, about 12 more cars, and it'll be coming across. So it's going to be kind of cool standing here. Wait to see how many more people try and cram down here. You guys are trying to get video. So, but look at that golf.
Another 125, again 50, 150, 75, 100.
There, you got the Lamborghini behind it and a Superbird. I don't know how well you can hear me. So we'll see. But
I get 225 and get 50 out there.
stay tuned. It's going to be good stuff. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button.
There, don't even get 30, get 30, 40, higher than 40, get 50.
They're dragging. They're stalling. They're stalling. There's only one bidder. And he's gone as high as he's going to go.
$34,500,000 is the bid.
Got
Anybody
that?
get $35 million?
Hammers in the air. I'm just hoping it's not another Seinfeld deal with that 917. Because that's the vibe we're getting.
Get impatient if you want to, because your car do the same thing for you.
Call the car, Jimmy Landers. Come on, you got it, Jim. You got it.
34.5. $35 million.
He's trying to tease.
Get $35 million.
I think he's trying to
Give
get.
$35 million.
Maybe that's the reserve.
Give 35. Give $35 million. $35 million. The only Ferrari 250 TTO finished in Bianco paint by Ferrari. Chassis number 3729 ZT. The only one, Jimmy. The only one. $34,500,000. Give $35 million. I mean, what's another 500,000? $34,500,000.
So is it that he knows the reserve's 35 and he just doesn't want to pull the trigger because he doesn't want to buy it?
$34,500,000. $35 million, and it is. Go for sale. $35 million. $35 million. $35 million. Yes. $34 million.
Good thing there's a fan right there keeping me cool because it's getting a little toasty in here.
34.5. 34.5. Dana's what we got.
Dana's out there trying to work the crowd.
35.
Yeah, someone just lowered their fee. It's off, it's selling. Wow.
$500,000.
Woo.
Do you want to get in? Do you want to get in? How about you, Lucas? You want back in? 35.
Wow, that's a shock.
Anybody get $35,500,000? Once, twice, third and final call. $35,500,000, and it is still for sale. I have $35 million bid. $35,500,000. $35,500,000. Anybody else? Once. 35,500,000. Twice. Last call. 35,500,000, and it is sold.
Oh.
$35 million.
35 million. That's what it went for. That's shocking. I thought they were going to hold on for more, but wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Here, we're going to watch it drive by that we can
That's
leave.
my man right there.
Wow. I didn't expect
All
that.
right, now we got to let the car get out. We got work to do. Yep. We got. Did you ever think you'd see something like this? Is everybody having fun? All right, let's clear the runway, please. We don't want anybody hurt. Now offering. We are now going to have an auction. Now offering. Step aside. Let's have an auction.
Slide back some.
S204.1.
Sorry.
There it is. Right down there by Haley. S204.1. Down here by Haley with the yellow flag. 1958 Ferrari.
So that was actually shocking. I did not think that was going to sell for only 35. And I know Mecum had a dream of over 100 million, but it's a right-hand drive. I just don't see it being that strong. So, I don't know, man. So very, very interesting. So stay tuned. We'll wrap this thing up here shortly. Thanks, guys. All right, so that was the Bachman collection. Yes, the market has been set for a lot of cars, And the problem you're going to run into, I mean, $16 million for an Enzo. Giallo, one owner. I mean, yeah, it's got the provenance, it's got all that going for it. But man, the problem is everyone and their mother that's got an Enzo is going to think it's worth $16 million now. So that's going to be interesting conversations with some owners and stuff. So either A, you're going to have them all flooding the market now because everyone thinks they're going to get $16 million or double what they paid for it a couple of years ago. Or there's just going to be nothing, be crickets. So that's what's going to be interesting to see what happens, especially with some other cars, because they got some top dollar for those cars. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here going forward. So, but more to come, because next up is the unicorn, John Shirley's 250 GTO. So stay tuned for that. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. So I got a little backstory that's absolutely hilarious to fill in between these Bachman and the GTO. So earlier today, I was doing a bunch of film using GoPro, my phone. So I wanted to go out to my car to get my Diet Mountain Dew. And I get to the car, moved it closer, everything. So I start walking back. And all of a sudden I realize I can't find my phone. So, you know, panic sets in. You know, it's your lifeline now. I mean, everything's on your phone. So I am freaking out. I started walking back, forth. Went to Lost and Found. Went to scratched everybody. Hey, who's found? Anyone find a phone? Anything? Nothing. Went back to the car again. Nothing. Went back inside. I said, I must have walked 5 miles back and forth in this place trying to find everything. I mean, it's massive. It's big. So I even tried calling my phone with the ACBC phone and everything. I had some nice person from Mecum trying to call my phone multiple times. Nothing, just rang. So finally, I come back out to the car. And I look on the passenger seat, and lo and behold, there it is. It's on there. So I don't know if I threw it on there when I got in to move it, or if I have no idea. But you look back, you can laugh at it, but that is just a paranoid feeling. You know, everything's on there. You know, it's like, well, crap, I got to check in for my flight. And I'm out of town, so I don't have my laptop. I didn't bring that, so I can't do anything online. So, oh well. But I'm trying to share that with you. So remember, keep checking your phone. All right, guys, that wraps up our little Mecum Kissimmee Auction endeavor trip, checking things out, checking out the Bobkin collection, the 250 GTO. Lots of cool stuff that happened over this auction weekend. A lot of records broke. Some surprises, maybe not surprised, with the GTO selling with fees $38.7 million. So I think Mecum was anticipating a little bit more, but there's a lot of great stuff. Market's been kind of set for some cars, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens going into 2026. So some people might get a little bit out of line in regards to what they think their car's worth compared to what those went for. So anyways, stay tuned. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate the support. Stay tuned for some more great content.